that Christ loved, that we love in sincerity. Romans 12:9 says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Loving one another, my brothers and sisters. Let us abound in that love. 1 Thessalonians 3:12 says, and the Lord make you to increase and abound in love one toward another and toward all men, even as we do toward you. No partiality, no differentiation, loving regardless size, color, ethnicity. It doesn't matter. We're called to love. Bottom line. And let us have a fervent love. 1 Peter 1:22. Seeing ye have purified your soul and obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, so that you love one another with a pure heart fervently. Fervently. Brothers and sisters, that's what God expects of us. So as we fastly approach Christmas, let's ask God, create in us a clean heart, O God, and renew within us a right spirit. God can change that hardened heart. He can take out that old heart of flesh, that old heart of stone, and give you a heart of flesh. You just have to remember that there is a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
It is time for Ask Your Neighbor, 865-457-1380, 877-711-4005. What do you want to talk about? Your Christmas holiday, New Year's resolution, what's coming up with whatever you want to talk about. Ask Your Neighbor.
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Roane, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask Your Neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV 12 and AM 1380 WYSH.
All right, 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005. It is time for Ask Your Neighbor. We do this every day, Monday through Friday. And we're going to call. Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you? What's up there, racing of the Jasons?
Trying to get going so I can try to finish up on my Jesus mobile.
Yes. Is it still down?
Yeah, I've got a new motor in it, and I'm buttoning it all up.
Okay. So how was your Christmas, man?
It was smooth.
Smooth.
Really.
I'm glad it's over.
It came and it gone. Praise the Lord.
Amen. Amen on that. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Man. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, and from Thanksgiving up to the New Year, it's just I don't know.
I know
I
tough.
just have a hard time with it.
It's a tough time of year for some people. People, oh, you're just a Scrooge. Well, no, it ain't just a Scrooge. People are going through things or have went through things during this time of year, and
it's a bad time. Everybody's cooped in the house, and you can't get out in the weather and stuff like that. That kind of messes with people.
Yeah, and it's gotten so commercialized. It's
Yeah.
I'm glad it's so. Glad my daughter came into town. She's gonna.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna take her back.
What part of Nashville does she live in?
The South Side.
Oh, okay. Like like down there on 840.
I don't know, on Nolensville Pike.
Oh well. I usually go on the South Side, to go to Murfreesboro, and then we go to Music City every now and then. It's on the other side of Nashville, down there off 65, I think. Yeah.
My buddy is opening up a restaurant in Nashville.
Heck yeah.
It's called the Back.
Downtown?
Yeah, it's called the Back 40.
Okay.
So it should be opening up here pretty soon, and so if you're in town, you need to stop by and check it out.
Yeah, we need to make a reservation.
Yeah, so when it opens up, I'm heading down there, and so anyway, anything else going on?
Oh, just trying to make it through this winter. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. So
yeah, when do you think it's going to hit?
After everybody gets through paying for Christmas. Well, income tax checks be coming in, and
oh gosh,
and they'll be wanting a new ride or something.
I had to pay last year, so yeah. It's supposed to start raining about 1 o'clock, and it's supposed to rain all day, all night, all day tomorrow. I mean, it's showers until about 10 o'clock tomorrow.
I need to get out there and get started on that.
Then it starts back up again on Saturday night about 5 p.m. and it goes. And then thunderstorms come in on Sunday, so yeah, it's going to be nasty. But the temperatures are going to be like 60 degrees, man. 56,
that's
60
good.
degrees.
That's less gas bill, less electric bill.
Yep, if you know anybody that needs some firewood, I got a tree that's down in my backyard. If they got to bring their own chainsaw and cut it.
Yeah, what flavor is it?
I have no idea. It's a tree.
Oh, man, come on. You got to know what it is.
I know sagebrush and cactus.
Yeah, you got a big old stick that's fell, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Man, I've got all kinds of that fell this past year. And I don't know how many trees has fell back there this year.
Yeah.
I need to get back there and start cutting it up and sell firewood myself.
Yeah, there's been 3 houses in my neighborhood that have been damaged by falling trees in the last year. So I'll
tell you what, over in western North Carolina, I mean, I couldn't believe how many trees that has fallen and totally wiped out. Sections of the mountains up there.
Mm-hmm.
They just I know when it first hit, they was cutting the roads clear because there was so many trees that fell over the roads up there. I mean, you didn't go hardly 50 feet without a tree across the road. It was crazy on how many on the landscape that flood. I don't see that just blows my mind on how much water went through there.
Yeah.
It took out the interstate and all the roads going to people's houses and stuff.
Yeah. They did repair I-40 from Tennessee into North Carolina, but it fell apart again.
Man.
It went back down into the river. So I believe there's one lane open each way on the other side, but
on 26 it is, but I think 40's still shut down.
Yeah.
I haven't been up that way yet.
And you know what is sad is that people have forgotten about it.
Yeah.
It's out of the news. They don't even talk about it no more. FEMA has already up and left.
Sorry.
FEMA has already left, so.
There's a plastic pipe company or a big plant that was down there off of 26 going into North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, they's plastic pipe for miles. I mean, bunched up with the trees and stuff that fell. And where it knocked out the bridge there on 26, they got one lane open on the north side or the west side, I guess. But golly,
you know who was really helping the people, our neighbors to our east, and Virginia, North Carolina, and Tennessee? It's the churches. It's the nonprofit groups that are doing most of the work. The government's not doing anything for them. I saw a video of a guy who had about 20 goats tied up behind his mule, and they were hiking on, and each goat had a medicine or something on their back to carry them up. And they were delivering medicine up to these little communities that have no way to get up there. So
it was so sad.
So people forget about it, man. It's not in the news anymore.
Yeah.
It's sad, but.
The news people, they don't cover it enough. I mean, golly bum.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, Racing Jason.
All right, buddy. I just thought I'd give you a shout. And, boy, I'm just looking forward to the new year and the new president. And we just need to pray for him. Pray that none of the assassins tried to kill him again. That's golly, bud.
And in New Year, you can't wait to get your hands on my Jeep, can you?
Oh yeah, we got to do that too, don't we?
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy. Have a great day, and I hope everyone else does too. And Happy New Year's.
All right, you too, buddy.
See.
Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
Good morning, Jim.
Oh, what's up there, Nick? How you doing, man? All my friends are calling.
All right, you.
I'm doing good, buddy.
I'm like you, Jason. I can't wait for Mr. Trump to get back in there.
Yeah, he'll be in on January 20th, man.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm glad. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, see what he does. We just got to see what he's gonna do.
We got to see. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully, you can get the grocery store prices down. So it's going to be hard. Hopefully, get them down though.
Yeah, it's
He said he's going to do it, but he said he's going.
It's easy for prices to go up. It's hard to bring them back down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
Once they go up, they pretty much stick there. So.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
so
we'll just have to wait and see
hopefully
what happens.
Hopefully, he can come down. Hopefully, it may take him some time. Hopefully, he can get him back down to where he gets to go to get something to eat.
Yeah, man. I say drill, 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 and drill some more.
That's it, yeah.
So.
That's it, yeah.
That's what he's going to plan. That's his plan, so.
That's his plan, yeah. So hopefully it'll work.
Yeah.
Hopefully so, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So what else is going on, my man? What are you going to do for New Year's?
I don't know. Probably just stay in the house. You?
You're gonna be in bed by 9 o'clock, ain't you?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably small job, probably.
Let's see. New Year's Eve is on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday.
Yeah.
I worked New Year's Eve every New Year's Eve for 27 years in Las Vegas on the Strip. Had no choice. Everybody had to work. They put us all on 12-hour shifts, and we all had to work. And the Strip is not a good place to be on New Year's Eve. It's crazy. It is crazy.
I can imagine, yeah.
But yeah, we've seen some crazy things down there on New Year's Eve. But yeah, we all had to work it. Starting today, the 27th, on until the 1st, is everybody's working 12-hour shifts, day shift and swing shift. So 6 to 6, 6 to 6.
Wow.
And they put us all down there. And since my last 2 years, I kind of lucked out of being down in the crowd. I was up on the side on the roof looking down with a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
I was a spotter, so that was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
you kind of like that last 2 years. You kind of did then, yeah.
Yeah, I did, man.
Did, yeah. So that was good, I suppose.
So, yeah, it was good.
It was good, yeah. Better
so, what's your New Year's Eve resolution, Nick?
I don't know. I don't know what you.
I don't know, buddy. Let's see. I don't know. I need to work on a lot of things, Nick.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
I got a lot of things I got to work on, buddy. I don't know which one to start with.
Yeah, no, that's not me either.
You know, probably going to church more often.
Yeah.
And when I mean go to church, but have a good, attitude about going.
Yeah.
Not a bad attitude.
Right, I'll get it going, yeah.
I'll probably my language. Work on my language.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's so much to work on.
It is, yeah. So much work on it is, yeah. So,
I got a whole list. Maybe try to connect with family that we've been apart for years, and so maybe try to do that. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Wait and see, yeah. We will have to wait and see. Just have to see what New Year brings.
Yeah, New Year's bringing it.
Bringing it, yeah.
So 2025, Nick.
Yeah, at least got something for it there, Jim. At least got Mr. Trump back in office, so at least got him to look forward to. So that's one positive thing about the new year coming up.
Yeah, that is positive.
We get Mr. Trump back, so
hopefully he'll. I don't know what he's gonna do, Nick, but we'll just have to wait and see, buddy.
Wait and see, yeah.
But
you gotta wait and see. Hopefully he'll. Hopefully do what he says. Hopefully do what he says and get the prices down. For one thing, hopefully get the oil prices down, bring the gas prices down.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, hey, I got a call coming in, man.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, give me a call in a little bit.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
Hey, Jay, I see where Miss Reba called you the other morning.
Yeah, Miss Reba did call me.
And didn't she tell you she fell or something?
Yeah, she did fall, and I forgot what she broke, but she had another.
I know she told you she was in a wheelchair right now.
Yeah, and but she'll be out of that wheelchair. I tell you, you can run her over with a tank.
Yeah, she sounded good.
She sounded real good. Maybe she'll call me, Miss Reba.
That surprised me when she called you.
Yeah, I got her phone number on my phone. I used to go visit Miss Reba quite a bit, but I haven't done that in, a long time.
Oh, do you still cook your biscuits?
No, I don't. She doesn't cook me biscuits, but I remember I got a picture of, she showed up here one Saturday morning with her son, Brian.
Yeah.
And she had me a big old homemade cornbread and a big thing of biscuits.
Oh, she came up there?
Yeah, her son bought her up here.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And delivered me some biscuits and cornbread. We got good listeners that listen to WYSH. We really do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot of good people in this area.
And, we got some good people coming from Las Vegas.
I'm just a transplant from Las Vegas.
I mean, you're all right, buddy.
People have welcomed me here. There's only been one person that I had a run-in with, but other than that, everybody's been kind and everything.
And you're just perfect down here.
One time I said over the air, it was a Saturday morning when I got up here at 5:30.
Yeah.
I forgot my wallet, so I didn't get any breakfast or anything, any coffee. And so I said, hey, whoever wants to bring me some coffee, go ahead and bring it to me. So anyway, next thing you know, like 5-6 people showed up at the back door with coffee and McDonald's. Man.
Yeah.
So, but we got good people that's in this area. Really good.
If I hadn't been working, I'd have brought you some.
I know you would, buddy. I know you would.
I got to try to meet you this summer. That's all there is to it.
I did a remote out at Tea and Gas.
Yeah.
Not long ago, and they sponsor our Saturday morning show here on WYSH, the Classic Country Show. And a guy shows up. He says, I just wanted to come out here and meet you. He says, I thought you would be much fatter than you are.
Great, eh?
And then I had another lady show up and say, you sound like you have hair.
You had hair. Oh, my.
I said, well, I'm bald. Can you really tell the difference if I have hair?
Oh, great.
So, yeah, it was fun people. Fun.
Yeah, I'm going to get off here, Jay, and let somebody else call in and talk to you.
All right, buddy. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow, man. Give me a call.
Yeah, I'll be calling you in the morning.
I got all your songs lined up, and I'm gonna just hit off.
I heard you say you got some new old ones.
Yeah, I did get some new old ones.
I like them old songs now.
I mean, I got some new ones from. Let me look here. I got a whole list of them. Let's see here. I got some new ones from Wanda Jackson. There's a new one I never heard from George Jones. Found that song.
Has he got a new one out?
Well, there's a new album out called George Jones, his unreleased songs that he had recorded, but they never distributed them. They've just said on the shelf
I used to go visit people I know down there. They wasn't but about 4 or 5 miles from where he lived.
Yeah, so they found some new recordings that he did and didn't release them. So they're going to release his new recordings.
That was a true story where he wrecked that lawnmower running into the bridge down there.
That's true.
Yeah.
He was wild, man. He was a wild man.
When he was a drinking, now he was. Oh, Lord.
He has a song. He never said sorry to Tammy Wynette, but there is a song that he recorded called "Tammy, I'm Sorry."
Oh, okay.
So I got some new stuff from Rose Maddox, new stuff from Jerry Lee, Wilburn Brothers.
Oh man, it's been a long time. I used to watch them on TV when I had Dolly on there.
I play some new stuff by not new stuff, but new stuff I have found by Jimmy Dickens and Johnny Duncan and Johnny Cash. Found some new stuff by them. So
oh, great!
I'm going to be playing those tomorrow.
I'll be listening, buddy. I will.
All right, buddy. Well, I will talk to you tomorrow, my man.
Okay, you can count on me to listen to you. I can tell you that.
All right, buddy.
Okay, Jay. You have a good evening, buddy.
You too, man. All right. 865-457-1380. Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
Hey, man, is this still trading time?
Nope, trading time got over at 10 o'clock.
Oh, heck, I got these left-handed screwdrivers I'm trying to get rid of. And there's a right-handed mechanic bought these things, run himself nuts trying to figure out how to use them.
Do you also have some blinker fluid?
Yeah, I got some blinker fluid, too.
I've been looking for some blinker fluid. Is it David Farmer? What are you doing, my man?
Man, I tell you what, I just thought I'd better check on you and see if you survived Christmas and all that, you know.
Oh, yeah, I survived. How are you doing?
Buddy, I'm doing better. I'm hanging in there and healing up every day.
Good. You still got a hole in your head?
Yeah, it left a hole in my head. You can put a candle in there and walk around the house with it if you want to. You know, it's... if I was a drinking man, I could put a shot glass up.
That is right, sir. You put a shot glass in there. So are you going to try to be back up here next Wednesday?
Yeah, I should be back next Wednesday. I think I'm doing well now. So I'm still healing up. I've still got this. The place on my head still looks a little bit nasty, but it's getting better all the time, though.
Just wear a hat.
I can do that. I've got a toboggan. I'll pull up toboggan down over my head. And
now, I know all the women are going to want to know, they didn't mess up his hair, did he? Did they? That silver fox hair, they didn't mess his hair up, did he?
Well, yeah, they shaved quite a bit of hair off, actually.
So you are cancer-free.
Yeah, they think they got it all, and they're pretty happy about that. You know, they took I think about 2 millimeters of bone out of my skull, and that got it all. So yeah, I'm cancer-free up there.
Not good. And that was it hollow when they drilled in there?
Yeah, I told that doctor. I said, well, you know, if it has grown on through there, well, I've got such a little brain, it'll have a hard time finding it anyway. But he didn't think that was funny. He didn't even answer me. He turned around to my grandson. He said, you need to tell your papa, this is serious business here.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty serious, though, wasn't it, David?
Actually, it was. It was pretty serious. And I was very fortunate, you know, that they caught it when they did and was able to get it out of there as easily as they did and not have to go any deeper to get it, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was very blessed about that.
Well, good. Now, when you walk, does your head kind of tilt one way or does it tilt the other way?
Yeah, it's a little off balance, you know, since they took that slug out of there. And I'll have to, I don't know, I might just type a $50 up there or something. That'll kind of balance me back out.
Well,
man, I just wanted to touch base with you and see how you was doing. Because we talk all the time. But
yeah, we talk almost every day, don't we, David?
Yes, we do, and I enjoy that very much. I appreciate you. You have really checked on me every day and made sure I was okay, and I appreciate that.
That's what we do, man. We kind of just look out for each other up here, you know?
That's right.
Hey, I tell you?
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
We got some really wonderful listeners up there on WYSH. They're just like family. You get to, maybe even the ones you have never met in person, you just get close to them. You feel like they're family, don't you?
You do. You know, like you've told me a long time ago, you never know what goes on the other side of this mic.
Well, isn't that the truth? You don't know what kind of effect you're having on people, do you?
No, I told you about the lady who called me or just emailed me. I can't remember, but she says, Jay, I've never talked to you or anything, but I had to move in with my dad 2.5 years ago, and every Saturday, like clockwork, we would get up at 5:30. I would make his breakfast, and he would sit in his chair in his recliner, and I would turn the radio on, and he listened to it every Saturday. And she said we did not talk the whole time. We didn't say a word. We just listened to the music. And she called me and she said, well, he passed away, but I just remember listening to the radio with him. She said, I don't know if I'll be able to listen to you again, but I just wanted you to know he never called in. We never called in for a request, but we just sat there and listened to you. So you never know what goes on the other side of this mic, sir.
No, that's for sure. And you make an impression on people. And, you know, there's so many people that listen to Trading Time. I mean, they won't miss it for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's
a lot of different reasons why people listen to Trading Time. They enjoy it. They enjoy listening to people who call in, and even if they don't have anything to sell or have any intention of buying anything, they just enjoy the program. I have had so many people tell me that they just love it. They love listening to Trading Time. So,
who was it that had it in their obituary? Remember?
I think it was Yippee.
Yippee. He in his obituary he wrote he was a long listener to Trading Time.
Yeah, I think it was Yippee. And he listened every time and called a lot. He would call pretty often.
I still remember Earl Cox. He would call up here and say, "Jay, just play me something purty."
Yeah, I remember that.
Just play me something purty.
He really liked you. He liked your program, and he was very sick there for a long time, and eventually passed away. But that program brought him a lot of comfort.
Yeah, and then we had Denny out in Oak Ridge. He's have a great day and a better tomorrow.
That's right.
I don't know why these people, I've never met them. I never met any of them, but they just kind of just swarm right in and just, it's great. It's great to know that there's someone's listening besides.
It is.
Besides Nick and Travis and you and my friend up in Briceville.
There you go. There's a lot of people listening in. There's hundreds of people every time and when you're on, especially on Saturday morning, you have a tremendous crowd of people listening to that. I have people all the time approach me and tell me they listen to you on Saturday mornings.
We got a group from Australia. Australia's listening on Saturday morning.
Australia, yeah. Well, in other places too. Germany, there's just a lot of places. You got a lot of service guys, that's from this area, and they listen to WYSH because they can get it now. Used to, way back in the day, the signal didn't go very far, but now it's worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little station, but boy, it's got a big footprint, I'll tell you.
It does, man. I had a guy that came up here. Him and his wife was on vacation from Germany.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he came up here just to see WYSH in Merle.
Yeah.
And he owns a big trucking company in Germany. And so I took a picture with him, and all the swag I can gather up, I gave him. So,
yeah.
But it's great. And then we got the people from Australia.
You got a lot of people who are from Australia. See, they're 15 hours different down there, and it's an afternoon show, evening show for them.
Oh, so they're having their cold ones, drinking beer. Now, you told me Australia's behind us in country music, aren't they?
They are. Their music down there is something similar to what we had in the late 70s and through the 80s.
Oh, okay.
That's about their modern country music. They don't have they don't listen to all this crap about sunburnt Chevrolets and all that. They're a little bit better than that.
Who was the lady that called me and her dad wrote a song, and who was that? Her dad wrote the song. You told me about the song, and you told me she was listening, and I played it for her.
You're talking about Marty Payne. You're talking about Leon Payne. Leon wrote a lot of songs. He wrote some for Hank Williams, and his daughter lives right outside of San Antonio, Texas, and she listens to you all the time.
Well, who's the one that wrote I Heard a Heartbreak Last Night?
That's him.
That's him. That's Leon Payne. Yeah, she called me here and told me, thank you for playing my daddy's song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Marty listens to WYSH all the time. She's, he was blind.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to write down the lyrics from the time she was big enough to write.
Mm-hmm.
He would dictate the lyrics to her, and she'd write them down for him. But and she met all these big country music stars, Elvis Presley. Matter of fact, she got a spanking one time for getting up Elvis's lap. I think she was about 6 years old, and he came to their house and looking for songs, I guess, because Leon wrote a lot of really big hit songs.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to the house and was sitting there, and she climbed up in his lap, and her mom gave her a little spanking for getting up in Elvis's lap.
You know, if you hear that song, you know, because all the songs he wrote, he doesn't write them like can see. He writes them like he's blind. You know, like I heard a heartbreak last night. I heard this, but you never hear him write, I saw this. I saw a heartbreak. I saw the sunrise. I heard this, but it's amazing. Just amazing.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And, you know, he wrote I Love You Because, which was a huge hit for, several people. He had a big hit on it. Jim Reeves had a big hit on it. And it's been recorded many, many times. And that was the song that they sung at his wife's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Leon had already passed away. His wife died after he did. But he actually wrote that song for her. He had no intention of it being a commercial song. It was just a poem that he wrote for his wife. She was blind also.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they'd met. They met in a blind school somewhere in Texas. He wrote that for her, and after people began to hear it, they said, no, man, you need to publish that. You need to get that out. So he did. He recorded it. Went to number one with him. Then Jim Reeves had a big hit on it, and it's still one of the most classic country songs ever written.
Well, I'll play it tomorrow.
Yeah, those are great songs. And I heard a Heartbreak last night. That's my favorite Leon Payne song right there.
What's your favorite Patsy Cline song?
I suppose, I know a lot of people would say, well, it's crazy, that Willie Nelson wrote for, but there were several other ones that I like probably better than that. 2 Cigarettes and an Ashtray, I like that one really well.
Which is the one that her and her husband got in a big fight, and he came into the recording studio, and in the song she actually cried at the end. What's the name of that song?
That's Faded Love.
Faded Love, yes.
That was like Faded Love, and if you listen right on the very, very end of that song, you can tell she's crying.
Yeah, you can tell it.
Mm-hmm. You can tell she's crying. But boy, did that ever add...
that very few people give me goosebumps, and her and her voice and just gives me goosebumps. Her and Reba. Miss Reba.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tell you, it's just such a shame, that she got killed when she did. She was only 30 years old when she got killed.
Yeah, she still had a lot of,
oh, my.
She only had, 2 albums or 3 albums released?
I think maybe 3. One of them came out after she actually had died. But,
yeah.
Can you imagine with that voice and with the people that she had working with her? She would have been the biggest star ever lived, I think, if she lived.
Yeah, she would have been big if she was, if she didn't pass away in that plane crash. Man.
You better believe it, because there's nobody yet has got the voice that she's had.
There's been many people try.
Mandy Barnett from over in Crossville comes close to sounding like Patsy Cline and can pull those songs off. A lot of people try to sing those songs, and boy, they fail miserably with it. But now Mandy Barnett is really good. She sounds those, and she did those, the Patsy Cline tribute shows for several years.
Mm-hmm.
But she's good. I don't know if you listen to her much, but pull up some of Mandy Barnett's stuff and listen to Faded Love and some of the other songs, the other Patsy Cline songs.
All right. Do you know that George Jones has some new stuff out?
Well, I heard you say that. I did not know that.
Yeah, the lost recordings of George Jones. He has a new album out. Johnny Cash has a new album out. That his son recorded toward the end of his life, and then Shooter Jennings found a bunch of stuff hidden away that Waylon had recorded but never released, so he's releasing them too. So they're all coming back.
How about that? My goodness!
Hopefully, country music will take a U-turn pretty soon.
Well, I hope it does. I really do, because it's kind of on a fast track downhill, in my opinion. There's some talented people that's singing, but that's not country. I mean, who ever heard of a country singer named Shabuzi? Now, come on. And the stuff they sing, that ain't country. I don't know what it is. And it's okay. I mean, if that's what they want to sing, but don't call it country. Call it whatever you want to, whatever it is, but that ain't country music.
Can you believe that Beyonce won at the Billboard Music Awards? She won the best female country artist, Beyonce. She beat out Lainey Wilson. She beat out Megan Maroney. She beat out all those. And I just couldn't believe it.
Well, that's not right, because, she comes along and she's not a country singer. She's never professed to be a country singer. She goes out and she puts this one album out and writes country on it and wins this stuff. And here you've got these people that work their guts out to produce good country music, like Wilson and some of those other people, and yet they get bypassed. Something's wrong with that picture, man.
Yeah.
That's a political thing. It don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. She did win. I seen that.
Hey, I think I told you that my daughter, I was looking at a playlist. She was showing me her playlist on her phone, and she says, I've been listening to this guy, and Ray Price and Marty Robbins is on her playlist. She's 25 and going to college. She listens to some pretty strange stuff. I go, oh my gosh, I'm so proud.
Oh, I'm proud of Terry. I'm glad, and she's got to listen to Jim Reeves. You got to get her on with Jim Reeves, because I know she's going to love that.
Yeah, I told her, if you like Ray Price, you will like Jim Reeves. You got to listen to Jim Reeves.
Absolutely.
But yeah, but you need to come up here and sit with me one time.
I'll do that. I'll come up one Saturday morning, and we'll chew the fat and play some songs and reminisce about things and make up lies on people and all kinds of different stuff.
If there was one country artist you would love to just see live in concert one more time, who would it be?
Well, I have to say Charlie Pride. As many times as I've seen him in concert, I would love to see him one more time.
Yeah. I never saw him live. I had tickets to his show in Vegas. He was performing in Vegas. And I had tickets to his show, and we were going to go, but he had to cancel because he had a hematoma in his brain. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. So I remember when that happened. Yeah,
he canceled.
Yeah, they had to operate on him.
Yeah, he had brain surgery, I think, but he had They had to cancel that, so I never got to see him again. Another one I didn't see, and I wish I would have, was Merle Haggard. Never saw him. But I saw Johnny Cash, the Highwayman, Johnny Paycheck. I seen him. Mel Tillis, seen Mel Tillis, saw Loretta, Tammy Wynette, Waylon. I saw Waylon plenty of times, but I was glad I got to do that, sir.
Yeah. Well, you was right there where they was at, you know, and you got had a chance to see those guys when they came into Vegas up there.
Yeah.
And that was great. I'm glad you got a chance to do that.
One of the things I miss about Las Vegas is, first of all, the food, and second of all is there were some great concerts in town. I mean,
oh, I'm sure.
We saw Celine Dion. We saw Dolly. We saw Celine, Elton John. all of those guys we saw. And they all come to Vegas. All of them come to Vegas.
Oh, yeah, that's the town, isn't it?
What does Buck Owens has a song out, Big in Vegas?
I know. I love that song. Yeah, I like that.
All right, David. Well, man, thank you for calling, giving us an update, and just talking country music, and really, really appreciate it, man. Made my morning.
Well, you are welcome, and it's always nice talking to you.
Now I got to go. Now I got to go next door to Merle and play Shabuzi.
Well, take your earplugs along.
Yeah, I'll take the earphones off. How's that? Turn him down.
There you go. All
right, David, man.
I'll see you later.
All right, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
Always good to hear from David Farmer. All right, if you want to call in, give me a call, 865-457-1380, 877-711-4005. Going to play a couple spots. They'll be right back.
Christmas time is a special time, a time to draw closer to your family and friends and to remember why we celebrate the birth of our Savior. Your friends at Lowe's Toes want you to know they wish nothing but the best for you and your family this season and in the year to come. As we pause to remember the true meaning of the season, Lowe's Toes ask that you take a moment and give thanks and remember those who have faced hardships over the past year. And as always, Lowe's Toes stands ready to help you if you've been involved in an accident. You know, they can tow anything from a motorcycle to a semi. They have 30 years experience and they work with all insurance agencies and body shops. They can even help you if you've locked your keys in your car or if you have a dead battery. If you need them, don't hesitate to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 865-457-6927, online at lowstows.com, and you can find them on Facebook. Lowe's Toes, wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas, the best this holiday season, and a prosperous new year.
Happy New Year from Hammers. Get your New Year started off right with new bargains from Hammers. Since 1952, Hammers has been bringing low prices and incredible deals to East Tennessee. The Hammers family will continue to make sure that our store provides the same everyday low prices from your favorite brands in clothing and home goods in 2025. We want our customers, old and new, to have the same great shopping experience as in the good old days. So come in and check out our famous brands like Carhartt, Wrangler, Columbia, Simply Southern, and many of the latest Lady Boutique brands at Hammers' low prices. Redecorating in the new year? Stop by and check out our great selection of area rugs and home decor. So before you shop online, stop in at Hammers, Clinton, Sevierville, Halls, Newcastle, and Wartburg, a hometown retailer that supports the community you live in. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday. And don't forget to check out Hammers' Instagram and Facebook. And remember, if you miss a day at Hammers, you'll miss a bargain.
After you use Bounce Dryer Sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer Sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry,
people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your sunroof is closed first before driving through the car wash.
Whoa. Oh, no. Wait, whoa.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
All right. Well, no more phone calls. Give it a couple of seconds here, and then I'm going to go ahead and log it out and head on over to Merle and finish up my day over there. Lots of phone calls and good conversations we've had this morning on Ask Your Neighbor. Nick called. David Farmer called. And good to hear from him. Good to hear from David. All right, you have a great rest of your day. I will be up here tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. I'll be up here at 5:30, but I'll be up here tomorrow morning from 6 to 9 playing great classic country. And I will talk to you then. And also tomorrow from 9 to 10, we have got Trading Time. And then from 10 to 11, we have got Shylock's Bluegrass Picks.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com. And remember, if you have a question, comment, or problem, call in tomorrow and ask your neighbor. Or email from our website. It's Ask Your Neighbor. Thanks for listening.